Bordas High School Hoops.
Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops live from the Palace on the Hill at Wheeling Park High School, getting set for 11-1 Steubenville Big Red against the 3-4 Wheeling Park Patriots. And the keys to the game for this one, and head coach Mike Haney and Steubenville Big Red, they want to play fast, play at their pace, pressure the ball all 94 feet, no open threes. Of course, Wheeling Park very good shooting the basketball. And for the Wheeling Park Patriots and head coach Michael Gebbia, of course, they're going to want to slow down that Big Red attack. And, of course, Big Red coming off a victory last night. They're averaging nearly 90 points a game. They scored 90 last night in a 90-57 victory against Martins Ferry at home. Our officials for this one, Michael Newton, Todd Coyne, and Zach Kinsey. And we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll introduce you to the starting lineups for the Patriots and the Big Red on the Palace on the Hill.
The Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops is sponsored by Bordas and Bordas, WVU Medicine, American Consolidated Natural Resources, The Health Plan, and Presley Hearing Center.
Set for tip-off, Big Red and Wheeling Park. Park starters, Colton Whitmire, Jay Bordas, J.D. Williams, Jordan Beck, James Mar Rouse. And for Big Red, Trayvon Wiggins, Santino Haney, the recent 1,000-point scorer, Jermaine Moore, Cole Bowers, and Landon Bowers. Jordan Beck James wins the tip at center court, and Colton Whitmire will control it. Rob Metzger here along with Rich Donnelly, set for a battle between Big Red and the Patriots.
Yeah, Big Red in their normal tight man-to-man defense.
Nice take by Jordan. Back at James for the first bucket of the game. Again, Big Red just played last night, 90-57 win, and on the mark, Trayvon Wiggins knocks down the tray. It's 3-2.
Yeah, sometimes Big Red's best offense is their defense. Gets a lot of steals, a lot of deflections.
Jay Bordas over to J.D. Williams. That's Park's leading scorer. He's got it in the lane. Double team comes, kicks it back out.
Yeah, Big Red's trying to prevent Park from getting any standing threes. In other words, a set shot. So try to keep him on the move.
Pressure coming on Bordas. He gets rid of it. Nice look and hammers it home. Jordan Beck James off of the feed from Mar Rouse. Patriots with the early 4-3 lead. Landon Bowers cut off, gets it out to Haney. Haney lets the three fly. It's off the mark. Rebound by Bordas.
No matter what the record is for Park, they're a solid team. Coach Jebbia with Coach Amarante, they do a great job down here. Play really good basketball.
Mar Rouse into the starting line with Josh Huffman out. Unfortunately, sick for this matchup. One of the double-digit scorers for the Patriots. Here's Williams with the basketball. Williams gets it back out to Whitmire. Whitmire over to Beck James. Williams.
Park being very patient, just trying to run their offense, trying to get a set shot.
Big Red getting hands in there. Pressure on the Patriots. Williams. Whitmire. Guarded closely by Cole Bowers. Whitmire's got it. Gets it over in the corner. Beck James. Into the lane. Stops. And it won't fall in. And Landon Bowers gets the rebound for Big Red. 5:48 and counting here in the opening quarter. Cole Bowers. Over to Moore for three. In and out. Rebound hauled in by Bordas.
And the games Big Red has won this year, they've won it with steals and threes. So see if they can keep that up this afternoon.
Whitmire.
Or this evening.
Over to Bordas. Jordan Beck James. Whitmire over to J.D. Williams. Loose ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Wheeling Park. 5:21 on the clock. 4-3 Wheeling Park early on here for Wheeling Park. Looking to snap a two-game losing streak. Last game was last Friday. They lost 67-57 at Buchanan Upshur, a team which features a 1,000 career point scorer, as does Big Red with Santino Haney, the junior, reaching that mark back about 12 days ago. Here's Williams for three, and it's good. J.D. Williams.
That's what Coach Jebbia wants to do. Run the offense, take your time, boom, hit a three, and shorten the game.
Williams shoots 35% from three. And he hits one there. Here's Haney out to Cole Bowers. Bowers dribbles, a little floater, won't fall. Moore gets it back out in the corner to Wiggins. No good. Again, Big Red regains possession. And here's Bowers off the rim. Flying in was Whitmire. And Whitmire out of bounds.
Yeah, three good looks there. Big Red not shooting exceptionally well so far. They hit the first three of the game, and that's it so far.
Off the inbound, Wiggins. Three Patriots
Good
get it,
defense.
and it's stolen away. It's Colton Whitmire. Whitmire races up court. Whitmire loses it. Rouse gets it. Stolen away by Haney.
There's one of those deflections we were talking about.
Santino Haney lays it up and in for two.
And a foul.
And he's fouled. Santino Haney, the leader for Big Red in all the main stat categories. You take a look on your replay.
He gets a million steals with those hands, quick hands, great reflexes, always finds where the ball's at.
And at the American Consolidated Natural Resources free throw stripe, that one is short, rebounded by Bordas. 7-5 your score. Wheeling Park with the lead here in the opening quarter. Pressure comes again. Haney gets his hands in there.
There's another one of those steals we
and it's
talked
a travel
about.
Headed back towards Big Red.
To me, that's a steal. You steal the ball, you force them to fall on the ground, you roll over, it's a travel. So far, 2 great steals by Santino. And as you watch during the game, it's amazing how he gets his hands on the ball almost every other time down the floor.
Haney averaging 4+ steals per game. Wiggins quickly over to Haney. Crossover behind the back. Double team comes. He's going to draw the foul.
Great. I think
on the floor.
I think he might get on the floor or 2 shot. Yeah, on the floor.
Colton Whitmire whistled here as we take a look from the baseline.
Yeah, Santino does a great job also getting the ball to guys that are open. He's a great passer.
First on Whitmire. Here's Haney for 3. In and out. Rouse with the rebound.
Big Red, when they played up in Hoover, they played Ontario. They were down 19-12, got off to a slow start, and then turned it on in the second half. And it appears the same thing today. They're a slow start.
And Coach Haney beforehand said he didn't like the way they got off to a start last night either against Martins Ferry.
Right, yeah.
Here's Whitmire dropping it in. Colton Whitmire's first bucket. It's 9-5. Of course, Big Red ended up scoring 90 last night.
Park's doing exactly what they want, taking their time, just getting good shots. And a
Stolen
steal
away.
out Park.
Whitmire got his hand in there.
Yeah.
Mar Rouse gets it. Now here's Jordan Beck James. Over to Whitmire up top. Haney on him. Gets it over to Williams. Williams with a 3-pointer so far. Gets it to Bordas. Ball
there's another
Here's
steal.
more ahead to Haney. Santino Haney.
And
Good
one.
body control. Hoop.
Yeah, he's
And a heart.
excellent near the, for a little guy, he's excellent near the hoop. He gets his body between the defender and somehow gets off the shot. And most of his points, he has 1,000 points. I would say 500 of those are off steals. It's unbelievable how he gets his hands on the ball. Amazing. I watch him every game. It's amazing.
Good look on the WVU Medicine replay. Now he goes to the American Consolidated Natural Resources free throw stripe to look to complete another 3-point play. Had a chance last time, couldn't convert. This time he does.
Big Red's going to play a man-to-man. They try to trap in a corner right there. And they almost got another steal there. There's a deflection. What we talked
Wiggins
about.
got his hand in there.
Last night, I saw a stat. They got 50 deflections last night. Not steals, just hands on the ball.
And sometimes that's all you need to do.
Yes, I can say they're almost better scoring when they're on defense.
They have 183 deflections on the year.
It's crazy.
That's going into this game. Quick pressure on Whitmire.
Nice,
He gets it to go, and Colton Whitmire's got 4. Of course, Whitmire,
Great body control.
very good baseball player, signed with Seton Hill. Strong Division II program in Pennsylvania. Here's Bowers, of course, future kicker for Army West Points. Here's Haney, the Big Red quarterback, as well in football. He's wearing number 2. He pulls up from the free throw line. It won't drop, and J.D. Williams comes down with the rebound for the Patriots.
Park doing a pretty good job of making Big Red hurry. There's another deflection there. Pretty good job of making Big Red shoot off on the run.
Coach Michael Jebbia on your screen, 20th season, 298 career victories, 168 losses. Of course, an outstanding player here and at West Liberty.
I'd like to say hello to Michael's dad, mom, DJ, and Debbie Jebbia. DJ, a great player at Marshall, and we got something in common. My son's an associate head coach there, and his wife is all 3-time All-American tennis player, Kelly. So, go Herd.
There you go. Wow! How about the hoop and the harm for Trayvon Wiggins?
Trick shot.
Gets it to drop.
Yeah.
WVU Medicine replay coming at you here. Wiggins.
Boy, what a shot. Beautiful.
Great work on the baseline.
Kept the ball between the defender and his body.
Wiggins a chance to tie this game up. And he does. We're even up at 11. Substitution, Mar Rouse checks out. He's got 1 foul.
Big Red's going to pick up full court here. Like I say, they're going to try to trap if they can in the corner, if they get that ball in the corner.
Marcus Ludoff into the ball game, number 32. Williams skips it across to Whitmire. Whitmire with the left hand picks up the dribble. Ludoff back up to Whitmire. He's bumped by Wiggins. That'll be his first foul. Wiggins leading the way with 6 points thus far for Big Red. He's got 6, Haney's got 5. That's the 11 points for Big Red. Park has 3 players in the score column so far.
Yeah, I think last night Big Red had 4 guys in double figures, and that's what coach would like.
Lobbed
nice
up to Jordan, back James. He's got 6.
Yeah, Park has the height advantage. Coach said he was going to start a little bigger lineup today. You see why. Nice pass.
Shamir Adams, nice look to JoJo Ray. Both of those guys in the ball game and making an impact. We're tied again at 13.
There's
Stolen
your trap.
away.
There's your trap in a corner again. And a
nice
beautiful
look.
pass.
Wiggins up and in.
Santino.
And
Beautiful.
Michael Jebbia wants a timeout.
Beautiful.
Before this thing gets too crazy. We'll take a timeout as well. 1:08 to go in the first. 15-13. Big Reds in front. Steubenville leading Wheeling Park 15-13 on a bit of a run. Michael Jebbia wanted to slow things down because the pressure by Mike Haney's squad certainly ramping up.
Yeah, they don't want to play fast. They want to keep it down, like you say, run their sets on offense and take some time off the clock. Big Red, on the other hand, wants to go 100 miles an hour.
Want to get a foul call.
That's only the second team foul on Big Red this quarter. Park has got 4, so Big Red will be in the bonus with 1:01 to go.
2 fouls on Wiggins. So he heads to the bench. Haney on the floor, along with JoJo Ray, Shamir Adams, Landon, and Cole Bowers for Big Red. Whitmire gets to the Bordas. Bordas back to Whitmire. Again, Big Red very active.
They're out, yeah.
Jordan Beck James with 6 points to lead the way for Park. Here's Williams, their leading scorer. A nice take. Beautiful. He drops it in.
Got to get some help on defense here. On
5.
Man-to-man, when your guy gets beat, your other teammate has to help.
Williams averaging 19 points a ball game to lead the Patriots. Tied again at 15. Cole Bowers, corner 3. Good. Cole Bowers.
Another great pass from Santino. They're going to go for one shot. Coach Jebbia says, slow it down. They'd be very happy to go in down 3 at the quarter or maybe tied.
But Big Red makes it so hard to slow it down.
Yeah, they're all over you.
But they're all over you.
And they have fouls to give here, so if they foul out here, it'll just run time off the clock.
Deep 3 for Bordas. Off the mark.
Yep.
And that'll do it for the first quarter as Haney heaves it into the Park cheerleaders down court. 1 quarter in the books. Big Red leading Wheeling Park 18-15. We'll take a timeout. Second quarter in a moment.
third-ranked UConn.
Oh, my!
Into a Big East showdown against Villanova.
Bam!
Then, in the Big Ten, freshman standout Keaton Wagler in Illinois
Bring the hammer!
face one of the best in the nation in Braden Smith and fifth-ranked Purdue.
Can you believe this?
It's a huge doubleheader Saturday on Fox College Hoops.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
The Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops is sponsored by Bordas and Bordas, WVU Medicine, American Consolidated Natural Resources, The Health Plan, and Presley Hearing Center.
We're back live at Wheeling Park High School. The Palace on the hill. Steubenville Big Red leading 18-15 after Park led a good bit of that first quarter. Michael Jebbia has to like the way his guys have hung in there, and of course that pressure just nonstop for Big Red. Here's Haney, kick out, open, Wiggins, three, good.
Boom, that's his spot. Big Red's strength is, steals and threes, and on the other end, Park's strength would be half-court sets and set shots. And so far, both teams are doing about what they want to do.
And the dunk. Whitmire. Rebound hauled in by Wiggins, who has 11 points to lead Big Red. Here's Haney. Over to Moore. Moore kick out to Haney. Haney drives into the lane, stops, drops it in, floats it in for two. Santino, Haney.
Big Red, like token pressure. They just want to be on you a little bit to hurry you up. If they hurry you up, they feel they can get some steals and they can get some turnovers.
Quick 5-0 run to open the quarter, has it an 8-point.
Well, like you said, Rob, it's hard to hold the ball against them because they're on top of you.
They won't let you. Here's Whitmire.
Yeah.
Back to Jordan Beck James. Double team comes, splits the double team. Nice
Beautiful
look.
pass.
They're gonna
Oh, he
get
got the foul. That was a good foul. I don't know if that was that Wiggins.
On Wiggins, that'll
that's
be
three.
third.
They got to get him out. Yeah, that's too bad. He's a good shooter, so he's going to have to sit for the whole half.
So Adams will check him, look at it from court level.
He actually saved a hoop, but
because Rouse was right there.
But his third foul. So Big Red's going to have some support off the bench tonight because he's one of their top scorers.
Yeah, Adams into the ball game.
Corner.
Williams guarded by Haney here.
Yeah, Coach Haney's philosophy is try not to give them an open three. Give them a two here if they want a two, take the two, but no open threes.
Whitmire. Over to Jordan Beck James on that Palace logo. Back up top to Whitmire. Whitmire pulls up for three.
That's short.
Short out of bounds.
Yeah, Big Red, what they do is they force you to almost start your offense at half court. You have to penetrate a little more against them. Even though they're tough on you, they can overplay you, and you can get a back door or move the ball down toward the hoop. They want you to throw it sideways.
The Big Red basketball leading 23-15 on your Bordas and Bordas score bar. Haney, nice ball handling, pulls up short this time. Whitmire hauls in the rebound.
Beautiful pass. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Bordas.
Nice pass.
Able to finish.
And a good job on the offensive rebound, and you should get rewarded, and they do.
They do eventually as J.D. Williams hits his second three of the ball game, and Park down by 5.
You get 3 or 4 rebounds, you usually deserve to get the hoop, and it always happens. It's
Beautiful
just the way
look by
it is.
Bordas there. Here,
Haney,
nice take.
beautiful. Another.
And one, Jordan Beck James, his second foul.
Yeah, if they can show this again, watch his left hand. He's beautiful. He drives in, shields the body, keeps the ball in his left hand, stays away from the block, gets the bucket, and he'll go to the foul line.
Haney last night honored for scoring that 1,000th career point at Indian Valley a couple weeks ago. He's back at the American Consolidated Natural Resources free throw stripe. This is his third chance at a three-point play. The free throw was off.
Yeah, that's a foul you don't want.
And a foul.
That's a silly foul. 90 feet from the hoop. You don't want that. That'll be, I believe, 2 fouls on Big Red. But
that'll be Adams.
Yeah, you don't want to commit a foul 90 feet from the hoop.
25-18, Big Red in front of Wheeling Park. Mar Rouse back out to Whitmire. Williams.
Good help there on defense. That's why their defense is so underneath is open.
Quick look.
And there's that deflection
Lose
again.
control.
It's amazing. It's
Hold
amazing.
ours. Adams to Haney. Haney over to Adams. Adams, floater. It
It'll
goes
run,
in.
yeah.
Show me your Adams.
Another assist from Santino. Got himself in trouble, but knew where the open man was.
Deflected away.
Another deflection.
Holbauer's got his hand on
And
it.
another steal.
Haney comes away with the basketball. Here's Haney.
He sees him on the left. What a pass.
And then Adams tries to get it to Moore out of bounds.
Yeah, what a pass. He was at half court on the other side, and he saw the guy underneath. Great vision.
Absolutely.
You know, we have two of the best passers in the Valley. Of course, Santino and then Eli Sancombe. They have like 4 eyes. They can see everybody.
27-18 your score. Here's Williams. Corner 3. In and out.
Good
Rebound
rebound.
by JoJo Ray.
Big
And
Red likes to run. He likes to get it and go.
Landon Bowers makes the pass, looking for somewhere to go, goes up with it, no good, rebounded by Jordan Beck-James. He is quickly headed down court.
And a good defensive play. Knocked it off his good play by Cole. Knocked it off his knee. Saved the hoop.
Park basketball, Whitmire to inbound underneath. So you look at the WVU Medicine replay.
Big Red's going to man-to-man the out-of-bounds play. And boom.
Williams for 3, it's short.
Another offensive rebound.
Marrouse has it.
That's about 5
pressure.
offensive rebounds, and it's turned into hoops for him. Big Red got to do a better job on the board.
Tough take. Williams draws the
Shoot
foul.
2.
This time we'll go to the free throw line.
On Steubenville, number 22, Josiah Ray. That's his
On JoJo Ray, 2-shot foul.
First
That's
one, Ray.
Third foul on Big Red. They got to watch. 2 more, and Park will be in the bonus. And that's what Park wants. They want to shoot fouls. Why? Stop the clock.
First good for Williams. Now has 9, looking to go to double figures with 10, and he does.
Beautiful.
Leading scorer thus far for Wheeling Park. Has all their points here in the second quarter.
Park's a tough team to play. They're so well balanced, so fundamentally sound. Like I say, great coaching with Coach Diaby and Coach Amrane.
Back iron, no good. Landon gets the rebound and a beautiful look to
Nice pass.
Santino.
Beautiful.
Haney.
Good look by Landon there. He's getting better and better. Now Santino with another foul in the backcourt. And they're one away from the bonus. In fact, one away.
That's his first.
Yeah, Big Red.
Another look at the nice pass from Bowers
Beautiful.
to Haney.
Yeah, Big Red got to be careful. Big Red got to be careful here on their fouls. 3.5 minutes to go. You could get to the foul line 3 or 4 times, and you're shooting 2 every time.
9-point game.
We'll see if Big Red can be aggressive. They went to a zone now. They went to a zone because they're in foul trouble. See if they can stop that stand-up 3.
Whitmire.
There's a double team. Good.
Braden Edwards in the ball game,
Yep.
applying that pressure.
It's a man-to-man, but you have to identify their shooters. When they swing the ball around, you can't let the guy stand still. There's
It's
another
deflected
another
away.
deflection.
Cole Bowers, and Bowers with the basketball behind the back. Cole Bowers. Corner 3. More, and
Good.
he's
And
fouled.
he'll get a 4-point try.
Jermaine Moore.
Big Red again on the defense. The deflection, the steal, turns into at least 3, maybe 4. You'll see the steal here, and then a great pass in the corner. And you fouled a 3-point
On the
shoot.
follow-through there.
Yeah, you fouled the 3-point shooter.
American Consolidated Natural Resources free throw as Moore looks to complete a 4-point play. He does.
Play.
And just like that, it's a
Let's see.
13-point game.
Big Red back in that zone. It's an active zone
33-20.
because they don't want to, like I say, they don't want to get Park to the foul line. But let's see if they can play that good solid D and not foul.
Bordas with the basketball over to Whitmire. 2.5 minutes on your Bordas and Bordas score bar. Three in the air, too strong.
There's that offensive rebound again, and there's the steal again.
Away. Here's Santino Haney racing the other
On
way.
the run. Steal bucket. Steal bucket.
Timeout Park. 2:18 to go. We'll take it with them. 35-20. Big Reds open up a 15-point lead here at the Palace.
Is it time to turn your house into the home of your dreams? From bathroom and kitchen remodels to new flooring, drywall, and custom carpentry, QCR Construction and Renovation is ready to make your dreams a reality. Contact QCR today to schedule your free estimate.
I'm Jamie Bordas. At Bordas & Bordas, we don't just get great results for our clients, we also understand the 21st century. Your time is valuable, and you may find it hard to schedule an appointment with a lawyer. That's why you can go to our website and start the process 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll review your initial inquiry and get back to you quickly. Check it out at bordaslaw.com.
Bordas and Bordas, fighting for justice.
Whether you're a chocolate lover, a pet lover, or a foodie at heart, you'll find something to love around every corner. Wine and dine your Valentine with delicious dining options perfect for a romantic night out. From sports lovers to shoe lovers and everyone in between, the Highlands has it all. Pamper your Valentine with a spa day. Find the perfect jewelry gift and spend the day browsing, shopping, and falling in love all over again.
From bathroom and kitchen remodels to new flooring, drywall, and custom carpentry, QCR Construction and Renovation is ready to make your dreams a reality. Contact QCR today to inquire about our current career opportunities.
35-20, Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops. Big Red in front by 15.
Yeah, we talked before. Big Red gets most of their points on steals, and they've knocked down 5 threes. So that's the way they play.
Drive, kick it out, knock them down.
Try to stay out of foul trouble here.
Next foul will put them at the line. Here's Whitmire off the mark.
Good
rebound
defense
by Cole Bowers. Special Teams Player of the Year. Back-to-back years at our high school football award show. Drives it and scores it.
Yeah, he told me he has to go to boot camp in June. I said, well, good luck.
That's 5 points for number 5. Headed to Army West Point. And will be a kicker for the football team.
Nice step back there, a little short. Another offensive rebound.
Whitmire gets it back. Here's Jay
another
Bordas for 3. Off the iron, rebound Haney. Haney will push the pace.
There they go.
Stops, pops, hits. Boom. Santino Haney has 10 points in the quarter.
That's one of the 5,000 shots he takes every day in practice. Nobody works harder.
He's got 15 in the game.
15, he's only attempted like 3 shots. All the rest are steals.
39-20, minute 12 and rolling on the second quarter clock. Edwards.
I tell you what, Big Red's defense is really, really good. And so far, they haven't fouled in the zone. See if they can stay that way to get through this quarter. Only 50 seconds to go.
Bordas backs it out.
They do good. They sag. They help out. They just do a tremendous job of not reaching, and they keep guys like Haney out of foul trouble. And you got to hit some threes. There's another steal by Santino.
Going away. Haney gets it back. Haney.
What a move. What a move. He has the moves of a big man underneath. He can pivot, turn the other way.
12 and a quarter, 17 for the game. Yeah, 18.
There's another steal.
Ray with the basketball. Bowers ahead. Moore kicks it out. Here's Edwards in the lane. Nice
beautiful pass to JoJo.
Too strong.
He lost the ball.
9 seconds. Whitmire.
Yeah, Santino didn't want to get that. They'll let him shoot. Let him shoot the 3.
Bordas beats the buzzer, 41-23. So a little bit of momentum for Park headed into the locker room. Jay Bordas shooting 45% from deep on the season. Hits one to beat the buzzer, but Big Red in front, 41-23. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
Experience matters, and Johnson Boiler Works has been keeping homes in the Ohio Valley comfortable for over 120 years. As a certified Rheem dealer, Johnson Boiler Works brings a family tradition of excellence while providing the latest in heating technology with a full line of Rheem furnaces and water heaters to keep you comfortable. We've worked for over a century to build a solid reputation of dependable, reliable customer service. Call Johnson Boiler Works today and find out why we've been the comfort experts in the Ohio Valley for generations.
The National News Desk is America's News Now.
Impactful news now.
About 30% of fatalities are because of alcohol-related crashes.
From nearly 4,000 local journalists across America.
Locally covered, nationally connected. The National News Desk is America's News Now.
Weeknights at 11 on Fox 9.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
Halftime at Wheeling Park High School. Big Red of Steubenville, 11-1 on the season, leading 41-23. This was after Park got off to a strong start and led a good bit of that first quarter of play as we check out some of the first half highlights of this matchup between Big Red and Wheeling Park, brought to us by the Health Plan, and knocking down shots from the outside, including J.D. Williams. But that Big Red pressure, Santino Haney, the steal, lays it up and in for two. He had 17 in the first half. Trayvon Wiggins takes the contact, hoop, and the foul. He has 11, despite playing with 3 fouls going the other way. Williams leading the way for Park with 10 points. And good passing with, again, Haney. 12 of his 17 points coming in quarter number 2. As Big Red has opened up a 41-23 lead here at Wheeling Park High School. We'll take a timeout. We'll see what's ahead for both these squads when we return.
I'm Jamie Bordas. At Bordas & Bordas, we don't just get great results for our clients, we also understand the 21st century. Your time is valuable, and you may find it hard to schedule an appointment with a lawyer. That's why you can go to our website and start the process 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll review your initial inquiry and get back to you quickly. Check it out at bordaslaw.com.
Bordas & Bordas, fighting for justice.
At American Consolidated Natural Resources, every team member plays a vital role in our operation. We are a company where leadership listens, hard work is recognized, and career growth is part of the plan. You're not just starting a job, you're building a future that helps power communities across the nation. With strong pay, top-tier benefits, and long-term security backed by decades of reserves. Apply online today, and let's get to work.
Steubenville, Big Red leading Wheeling Park 41-23 halftime here at Wheeling Park High School. Rob Metzger along with Rich Donnelly. We see a look at what's ahead for Steubenville Big Red, which has won 6 games in a row. Friday night will be on the road at St. Thomas Aquinas, and then another Bordas & Bordas High School Hoops broadcast. Home against St. Clairsville on Tuesday night. Looking for a big crowd at the Crimson Center as St. Clairsville, very strong squad as well, will visit and then take on Beaver Local, Dover, and East Liverpool. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, see what's ahead for Wheeling Park, and then soon after that, it'll be time for second half action. As Steubenville Big Red looks to go to 12-1. They lead right now 41-23 over the Wheeling Park Patriots.
Is it time to turn your house into the home of your dreams? From bathroom and kitchen remodels to new flooring, drywall, and custom carpentry, QCR Construction and Renovation is ready to make your dreams a reality. Contact QCR today to schedule your free estimate.
My name is Patrick Storr, and I'm a physical therapist with WVU Medicine. A lot of people in the Valley have the misconception that you need to leave the area to get a good joint replacement. I've been a physical therapist in the Valley for 32 years. I've rehabbed countless numbers of total knee, total hip replacement patients. The techniques that they use here are just as advanced as anyone else, and the outcomes. That's what I look at as a therapist. The outcomes are just as good, if not better, than anybody else.
Whether you're a chocolate lover, a pet lover, or a foodie at heart, you'll find something to love around every corner. Wine and dine your Valentine with delicious dining options perfect for a romantic night out. From sports lovers to shoe lovers and everyone in between, the Highlands has it all. Pamper your Valentine with a spa day. Find the perfect jewelry gift and spend the day browsing, shopping, and falling in love all over again.
From bathroom and kitchen remodels to new flooring, drywall, and custom carpentry, QCR Construction and Renovation is ready to make your dreams a reality. Contact QCR today to inquire about our current career opportunities.
41-23, Steubenville leading Wheeling Park. Wheeling Park looking to snap a 2-game losing streak, and they are certainly they play a challenging schedule. Things get no easier for the Patriots because they're going to play another Patriot squad. George Washington, just one loss on the year. They just lost to Parkersburg South, but that's where they will visit on Friday night, and then home against University. Then on the road for a few weeks, Liverpool Brook, and then John Marshall. Take another timeout. When we come back, it'll be time to start second half action between the Patriots and Big Red live on Fox 9 and streaming across all of the WTOV 9 digital platforms.
It's time to get up, to rise, to wake up with the Ohio Valley's most watched morning show, News 9 Sunrise.
We're everywhere, working to make your mornings easier.
Everywhere, keeping you informed and connected and helping keep you and your family safe.
Stay weather aware everywhere with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Exline.
Get all the important local information that could impact your day with the News 9 and Severe Weather Team 9 apps.
You hear us say it all the time, but it's true.
News 9 Sunrise is everywhere, making a difference for you.
For 250 years, America has been built on bold ideas, strong communities, and stories that connect us all. From small towns to big cities, from back roads to bright lights, this is the story of who we are. In 2026, we celebrate 250 years of amazing America, and together, we honor the people, places, and possibilities that continue to shape our future. Stay with Fox 9 as we celebrate amazing America. The Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops is sponsored by Bordas and Bordas, WVU Medicine, American Consolidated Natural Resources, The Health Plan, and Presley Hearing Center.
We are back live. Palace on the Hill, Wheeling Park High School. Rod Metzger with Rich Donnelly counting down towards the second half of action. Big Red in front, 41-23. The story of this one, the story of many Big Red games when they're having success. Deflections, steals, defense leads to offense, 3 points.
Yep. You know, the first quarter, Big Red played man-to-man, did okay, got a little bit of foul trouble. Second quarter, they shifted to a zone and actually did better. I think Park only had like maybe 8 or 9 points the second quarter or something like that maybe. But their zone defense seemed to bother them more than the man-to-man. Usually it's the other way around, but they play an active zone. And the only shot they gave up that was an open shot was Bordas at the end of the first half.
The buzzer beater. Yeah, that
right.
Makes it 41-23. Santino Haney leading the way, 17 points, 12 of those coming in that second quarter. Leading Wheeling Park, J.D. Williams with 10 points.
Hey, let's see what Big Red comes out in defensively. They, like I say, they finished with that zone. It was very effective. Kept them out of foul trouble. Let's see if they got Wiggins in foul trouble with 3. So let's see if they start him the second half or leave him out for a while. On the zone, I don't think they committed a foul in that zone. So
right when they were at the 14 fouls, went to the zone,
yeah, and boom, then nothing. So
kept Park off the free throw line, which is what I'm sure Coach Mike Katie wanted to do.
keep them off the free throw line and keep them off the three-point line. And let's see how they come out in the second half.
Again, our officials, Michael Newton, Todd Coyne, Zach Kinsey, as we get set for second half action.
Yeah, Wiggins is going to start. And
same starting lineup, both Bowers, Haney, Wiggins, and Moore.
Looks like a man-to-man right now. Let's see.
Whitmire.
Yep, man-to-man.
Whitmire, Bordas, Jordan Beck, James, Williams, and Mar Rouse.
So Park just has to move the ball. Keep moving. You got to keep moving against Big Red.
3 in the air for Williams. A little too strong.
Nice rebound.
For the rebound. Haney quickly ahead. Landon Bowers, good look inside. Wiggins feeds Haney.
Lord,
up and under.
What body control.
19 for Haney.
I think he's only shot one shot outside the three-point area. Nice pass underneath. There's a
Mar.
Yep.
Rouse.
Breakdown on defense there.
How Mar Rouse entering this one, shooting 76% from the field. He was 13 of 17.
Yeah, Coach Haney not too pleased with that.
So Rouse with the bucket, his first.
Nice kick out.
Moore for 3.
Bam.
Jermaine Moore.
Another kick out by Santino.
And that's why when you blink, all of a sudden it goes from a 10-point game to a 20-point game.
Nice rebound by Byers. Strong on the boards.
Kicking out the Wiggins, 3 in the air. 2 strong.
I believe that's on Wiggins.
If it
is, I'm not sure.
It is. That's
Wiggins,
4th.
that's his 4th, yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful.
He's going to stay in the ball game.
Yeah.
Actually, they got it down for 3 fouls.
3
on the scoreboard. I have for 4.
I thought it was 4.
Maybe
also.
that's why he's staying in there.
Yeah.
You got 3 on the scoreboard. Here's Whitmire. Drives. Nice body control there for
beautiful
Colton Whitmire.
Beautiful. And here comes Big Red right back.
Bowers for 3. Rouse with the rebound.
Yeah.
19-point Big Red lead. Park with the basketball. Bordas ahead to Williams. Averaging 19 a game. Jordan Beck James. Up to Whitmire. Thought about the 3. Gets it back to Jordan Beck James. Here's Bordas, who beat the buzzer with 3. This one's short.
That was close.
And Haney, also Big Red's leading rebounder, gets the board over to Landon Bowers for 3. In and out.
Yeah.
Rouse another rebound.
Big Red not shooting.
All stolen away. Here's Moore.
There's another steal.
Pulls up. Too strong. Rouse another rebound as he bucks down Wiggins.
Yeah, right now Big Red can't put the ball in a hoop. Getting shots.
Williams drives.
Nice drive.
Draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you got to slide over and get in front of that guy. You can't let him go left-handed on you and beat you.
Look at Jermaine Moore here. We look at it again on your WVU Medicine replay. Make it a little body there.
Yeah,
on the drive.
Yeah, you got to slide your feet over on defense. You can't stand still. Yeah, Park, in this situation, you got to stay in the game by hitting your foul shots. If you're not getting a lot of good looks, then bang in your fouls. 2 fouls on Big Red this quarter.
He splits from the American Consolidated Natural Resources free throw line, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Wheeling Park.
Yeah, that's a rebound that got away. So let's see if they can convert on it. I call it an offensive rebound. It's their ball after a shot.
Whitmire, nice take.
Nice.
Won't fall for him, though. Gets it back. It's Bordas.
They're getting beat. They're getting beat to death on the offensive rebound.
Jay Bordas,
offensive board.
5. 46-30.
Taller than Big Red, and they're using their height. Double team on Santino.
Colbauer skip across to Wiggins. Wiggins corner 3, loves that spot. This one off the mark. Rouse, another board. That's 4 at least in this quarter. Jordan Beck James back out to Whitmire.
Big trip down the floor here for momentum for Park. They can get this down to, and there's another foul.
There's a bump on Moore. That's his 3rd.
The kids have to understand what a foul is. Like he said, what I do. You banged into the guy. That's what you did.
And it's also 3 team fouls. So 2 more, and Park will be shooting free throws.
Yeah, Big Red's, you got to watch. Getting dangerous territory with the fouls.
Adams is checked in for Moore, who has those 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Park's got it down to 16. 4:40 to go.
Trying to get this momentum switch.
Williams.
There's another
Adams
steal. There's
gets it to Haney.
There's those hands.
Ahead to Wiggins. Trevon Wiggins.
And
the follow won't go.
And
Here comes
Big
Park.
Red can convert. That's a killer.
Park looking to take advantage of the missed opportunity.
You get a steal and 2 layups, and you miss them both.
Whitmire. Get a screen from Rouse. Rouse rolls with the hoop. Whitmire spins.
Good help by Bowers. Look at this shot. Trick shot. Another offensive rebound. Another one.
A rare miss underneath
Another
by Rouse.
They're getting killed on the boards.
Williams.
And they're going to get rewarded, maybe? No, they're not.
Off the mark. Here's Cole Bowers with the basketball. Quickly up the court for Big Red. Cole Bowers drives, scores.
Yeah, you can't let that happen if you're Park. You can't go 90 feet. Nobody guards you. Big Red got to do a better job on the boards.
Bowers has 7.
Offensive boards. I know they're small, but you got to box out. You got to watch their fouls here.
J.D. Williams. 3 in the air. No.
There you go.
Wiggins rebound.
That's what they have to do.
3:20 and counting under Bordas and Bordas score bar. Lead back to 18 for Big Red. Haney with the basketball. He's in the corner.
Beautiful pass.
Cole
Beautiful
Bowers
pass.
Cole Bowers.
Another assist. We count Santino's 1,000 points. I like to count his assist. I bet you they're 500. Whitmire got
quickly to the hoop.
Nice.
Gets Adams on the foul.
He beat him bad. What you got to do with your Adams, you got to sit on his right hand. Make him go left. That's 3 or 4 times now. He just beat him to death he beat him on the right hand and went right to the hoop.
On the other end was Bowers finishing, but Park answers on the other end with an and one. Opportunity for Colton Whitmire.
Park's offense this half has been okay. It's been pretty solid.
American Consolidated Natural Resources free throw good for Whitmire. With 5 in the quarter, 9 for the game.
I'm sure they like to get this down to like 10 points before the quarter.
Haney. Edwards. Wiggins across the lane. Hoop won't drop it. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, he got bailed out a little bit there. He got in traffic, got the shot off. Yeah, Big Red has to do a much better job on the offensive board. I mean, on the defensive board down there against Park. They can't give him missed second and third shots.
Wiggins first from the American Consolidated Natural Resources free throw line off the mark. He had 11 in the first half. Now has 12 points as he splits the pair. 51-33, 2:38 and rolling here in the third. Williams to Whitmire. Whitmire back to Williams. 3 in the air. Short.
Another rebound. Another one. And good.
How about that finish?
You get rewarded when you hit the boards.
J.D. Williams with 13, 51-35.
I know Coach Haney's not happy with that.
Follows the miss.
That part of their game. Haney going to run a little time off the clock here. There's no hurry.
Lead is 16. Couple quarterbacks on our Big 22 on each other there. And off the steal, Jordan Beck-James. It's down to a 14-point game.
Park hanging right in there. Like I say, they're a tough out, man. They're a tough out. Like a 1-3-1 trap here for Park. They want to trap the ball in the corners if they can get it in the corner. Big Red in no hurry. All they have to do is they could just hold the ball, make them come out and play out.
Skip across Haney for 3.
And there's another
battle for the board underneath.
And
jump ball.
Red.
Bordas and Edwards were battling.
Yeah.
The jump ball arrow goes to Steubenville.
Yeah, up by 14, 1:31 to go in the quarter. Park was in the zone. Let's see if they stay in it on the out-of-bounds play. Another almost
deflected by Whitmire. Haney gets it back.
And that's a charge. Yep.
It is a charge.
Yeah.
Jordan Beck-James draws the charge call. That'll be the second on Haney. Coach Mike Haney, not so sure.
Nope.
We'll look again here on your WVU Medicine replay.
2 fouls on Santino. He got to be careful now.
That's 5 team fouls.
Yep, they're going to be shooting too well. Minute and a half to go here. Like I say, Park would like to get this down around 10 for the fourth quarter.
51-37. Deflected by
Another
Haney out of
deflection.
bounds.
Another one of those, what'd you say, a couple hundred deflections?
Checking into the ball game for Wheeling Park is Rouse. He checks in for Jameel Bird.
Yeah, Big Red does not want to foul here unless they absolutely have to because they're Park's in the bonus. They're back to that zone. It's an active zone, but they cannot allow a set shooter.
Jordan Beck-James in the corner.
There's
deflected again.
Another deflection.
183 going into this game. Here's Haney. Has it stripped away. Gets it back. Landon Bowers has the ball. Turns around.
Oh,
scores.
my goodness. Yeah. Got bailed out a little bit there.
So Landon Bowers' first bucket of the game. It's 53-37. Skip across Whitmire.
They let him loose. There was a lane for him, and there he went.
He takes it. He scores
you
it.
You cannot allow that lane. You have to step in and take the charge. They did not do that.
42 seconds left. It's a 14-point game. Whitmire has 11 points for Wheeling Park.
I think ideally they'd like to take it down the last shot, but I don't know if they're going to plan to do it. They're just going to wait because they're still in that zone. There's no hurry.
Cole Bowers for three.
And boom.
Well, you can hit him.
Ooh, you can
shoot him.
Yep.
Bowers hits the triple. 21 seconds.
Whitmire really quick with the ball. Big Red looks like a zone to me. Yeah, looks like a 1-2-2 zone. Like I say, try to stay out of foul trouble. Stop the three here. They're going to shoot it at the end of the quarter. Give them a 2, but not a 3.
Whitmire.
And there's the 2. Oh, we
missed it at the buzzer. 3 quarters in the books. Steubenville's lead is 17. It's 56-39. We'll take a timeout. We're back to the fourth in a moment.
News 9's Jeff Exline is more than the Ohio Valley's weather expert. He's also passionate about cooking.
We're cooking up a storm.
Now you can see a different side of Jeff, cooking up a storm on the WTOV 9 YouTube channel. A video podcast series where Jeff takes you on culinary adventures for easy and delicious dishes, special guests, fun, and entertainment. WTOV 9 is cooking up a storm on the WTOV 9 YouTube channel. Sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program.
They're your neighbor, coworker, or significant other, quietly inspiring, coaching, and lending a helping hand. News 9's Hannah's Heroes. These heroes deserve to be recognized, and I get to tell you about them. Scan the QR code on your screen to nominate special individuals making a big difference in our community. And then be sure to watch News 9 Wednesdays at 5 and 10 p.m. to see Hannah's Hero of the Week.
Sponsored by Trinity Health System.
Sunday on Fox. Matthew Stafford leads the Rams against Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. The NFC Championship presented by Intuit TurboTax. Sunday at 6 Eastern on Fox.
Skyview 9 with twice the power to help discover breaking news. Experience more and know more. 2 drones, 1 great news team, unlimited reach. News 9 and Skyview 9 take you everywhere. Sponsored by WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center. The Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops is sponsored by Bordas and Bordas, WVU Medicine, American Consolidated Natural Resources, The Health Plan, and Presley Hearing Center.
Wheeling Park had trimmed things to 14, but Big Red now up 17 as we head to the fourth, 56-39. Wheeling Park with the basketball.
Yeah, Big Red back in the zone. Like I say, stop the 3. If they want to give a 2, take a 2, but no 3s.
Bordas, deep 3 is going to be off. It's going to go out of bounds. No, it's not. Saved in by Rouse, but the Big Red. Cole Bowers ahead to Wiggins. Good
nice
hustle
steal
by Bordas. He's got it. Oh, they got a foul before they broke away.
Well, it was a good foul, but it's 4. If that's on Wiggins, that's his 4th.
Or was it on Park? Actually, it appears.
Was it on Park? Oh, I missed that one.
They get Bordas on the foul, actually.
Wow. Well, Big Red here. Let's see if Park's going to have to amp up the pressure a little bit. Nice pass, nice shot.
That's Jermaine Moore now.
Yeah, Park cannot sit back in that zone being down. They got to play a little more aggressive.
Whitmire draws a foul on Ray.
Yeah, Ray got to move his feet. He didn't move his feet at all. He tried to play defense with his hands. You don't play defense with your hands. Move in, take the charge. He didn't do it.
So Whitmire will head to the free throw line.
I'm very impressed with Whitmire. He's quick. He can penetrate. He can shoot. He's
averaging 10 points a game. Shoots 67% from the free throw line, and pretty good baseball player, like we said. Real good baseball player headed to Seton Hill.
Yeah, I'm impressed
Outstanding
with him.
pitcher.
I'm impressed with him a lot.
American Consolidated Natural Resources free throw good. It's 58-41. It's 13 now for Whitmire.
Hey, Park going to stay, man. I think it's a man-to-man. Big Red does not have to be in a hurry.
No, they lead by 17. 7-11 to go.
Yeah, it's an aggressive man-to-man. That's what they should do.
More drives, scoops, won't drop. No. Rebound, Rouse.
And here they're going to run a little bit.
Whitmire picks it back up. 6:55 and rolling on the clock. Block.
Yeah, JoJo Ray made a nice play, but you cannot come out of bounds, inbounds, and be the first one to touch the ball. He saved the hoop there. Big Red back to, looks like a man-to-man underneath. Let's see if they stay in it after they get the ball in. Sometimes you switch back to a zone. Sometimes, man-to-man. They're going to stay with it. Oh, Santino got ran over.
A little collision there, and the layup won't drop.
And a good rebound for Big Red.
And he gets it back.
Wow, and he got it off. He's amazing how he slithers it through there.
After the contact on the other end.
He reminds me of a great Cambridge player who was a great player at IU, Tino Ford. He slides in there, gets the body contact. How in the heck does he get through there? And he's normally a really good foul shooter, but I probably jinxed him, so we'll see. He'll be mad at me if I jinxed him. Nope. He's probably pretty close to a 90% shooter at the foul line. That's what makes him so good. After he gets fouled, he can convert it.
82% from the line.
That's not bad.
Looking for two from the American Consolidated Natural Resources stripe. He's got 21 points. 60-41.
Okay, now Big Red's back in that. They're back in the 2-3 zone. All they got to do is stay active. Stay active. Don't allow a three. Stay on them out there.
Mm-hmm.
Pressure the three. If they want to get a two, take the two.
Almost stripped away.
I'd give them a two. There's a deflection. Another deflection. Another deflection.
They might be over 200 for the year now.
I'll tell you what. Well, last night I saw a stat, 54. That's crazy. I don't know how many steals came out of that, but a lot of you stop a bucket if you get a deflection. You don't have to steal the ball. I like their zone is very active, and like I say, it keeps them out of foul trouble too.
Williams. Whitmire with the basketball, pulls up for a three, short, and Haney ahead of the pack for more, and Haney lays it in for two. He's got 23. 62-41.
There's another steal.
One away, more. Up and in for two. He's in double figures as well.
It's, like I say, it's suffocating. Every night you watch him, it's the same thing.
4 in double figures tonight for Big Red. Moore's got 11. Park with a couple in double figures. Here's Jordan Beck-James for 3, off the mark.
Big Red doing a better job now playing defense.
Haney over to Wiggins. He's wide
fire.
open. Maybe 2 open.
That's steps. Yeah, you fall down.
And a foul.
Oh, they called a foul.
They got bumped.
Yeah.
Michael Jebbia.
Mike says he fell down. Coach Haney says he fell down. It's a walk.
Third foul on Ray. And I think Coach Mike Haney might disagree there.
Yeah.
18th season, 251 victories.
You're allowed to disagree.
Absolutely.
Just can't do it too
crazy.
vociferously, yeah.
64-41, 5 minutes to go. Whitmire Bordas. Williams, deep three, no good.
There you go. Joe Ray really helping him out on the board.
Behind the back, Haney.
Santino with a look. JoJo Ray, beautiful.
Crashing the
Beautiful.
boards.
That's Bowers.
Back iron. Hustle for the rebound. Bowers. Underneath is Bordas. And the ball will go to Wheeling Park. And a timeout for Big Red. 64-41. We will take it with them. Big Red lead by 23.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
I'm Jamie Bordas. At Bordas & Bordas, we don't just get great results for our clients, we also understand the 21st century. Your time is valuable, and you may find it hard to schedule an appointment with a lawyer. That's why you can go to our website and start the process 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll review your initial inquiry and get back to you quickly. Check it out at bordaslaw.com.
Bordas and Bordas, fighting for justice.
Let's go really big. It's the Big T Podcast, your weekly cheat code for the world of tennis.
Put Andre Agassi and Novak Djokovic in the blender, you get Sinner.
Get access to Tennis Channel's star-studded green room of legends and insiders. Both men and women play best of 5.
Plus, hear from the biggest names in the sport.
You really want what you don't have.
Listen on your favorite podcast networks and watch on YouTube and the Tennis Channel app.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
Brenton Colabella, Jeff Lombardo, Anthony Sakach, Mike Haney on the Big Red bench. They lead by 23 here, about midway through quarter number 4.
Yeah, Park's getting that area where, what do we have here? Not sure. I think Park's getting to that area where they might need to knock down a couple threes. We're getting to the 4-minute, almost down to 4 minutes.
Yeah, lead is 23. Yeah. It was a 3-point game after 1. Big Red was in front. Outscored them by 20 since then.
Yeah, Red doing a better job on the boards this half. Look at this Whitmire. What great moves.
Nice
yeah.
Just wouldn't drop in for him.
Yeah, he can penetrate very, very good. He's really quick and go either way and get the shot off. Park's going to pick them up man-to-man. They almost have to now. They can't just stay in that zone. Big Red in no hurry. Beautiful. Another good pass from Santino.
Wiggins, the finish.
Wiggins, a nice shot off the glass.
He's got 14. 66-41. 3:45 to go. Williams. To Whitmire. Whitmire back to Williams.
They have to help out on Whitmire because he's going to drive on his zone, try to penetrate. Like that, there's a nice move.
There's Williams now. And Rouse gets another rebound.
Yep.
Gets it to Whitmire. Whitmire, you're right. He drives, knocked away from behind by Shamir Adams.
Nice play from behind. You got to help on him on his zone. Once he gets past the guard, then the forwards and the center have to come out and stop him. Take a charge. Stand in front of him. You can't let him just go to the hoop.
Whitmire.
He's amazing.
It's a little drop for him now, but had a nice ball game. 13 points.
Yeah, Bauer smart, bringing it out. Run a little clock.
Adams. Dish.
There's
Haney,
a layup. There he is.
Finish.
Beautiful.
Santino Haney with 25. 68-41. Park set to empty the bench.
Yep. Doesn't seem like Big Red's up by 27, but they are.
Bird.
Nice.
A bucket for Mar Rouse. Timeout. for some substitutions.
Yeah, I think, let's see if Coach Haney responds likewise.
It's a quick one for substitutions here.
Yeah.
Big Red calls the timeouts.
Yeah, they shouldn't charge the timeout when the game's sort of over and the kids are trying to get in. Just call a timeout and let the kids come in. I think a lot of guys do that. A lot of referees do that.
We'll be back with 68-43.
At American Consolidated Natural Resources, every team member plays a vital role in our operation. We are a company where leadership listens, hard work is recognized, and career growth is part of the plan. You're not just starting a job, you're building a future that helps power communities across the nation. With strong pay, top-tier benefits, and long-term security backed by decades of reserves. Apply online today, and let's get to work.
The National News Desk is America's News Now.
Impactful news now.
About 30% of fatalities are because of alcohol-related crashes.
From nearly 4,000 local journalists across America.
Locally covered, nationally connected. The National News Desk is America's News Now.
Weeknights at 11 on Fox 9.
Who are the people that serve part-time in the Ohio Army National Guard? We are your neighbors and friends. We are your sons and daughters. Our service is providing us valuable job skills, and it pays up to 100% of our tuition. We're proud to serve our state. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service with the Ohio Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/OH.
Veteran coach Gene Amarante, assistant coach now for Wheeling Park for the past few years, a Hall of Famer in Ohio, 471 career wins at Bel Air. What a great mind to have on that bench with Michael Gebbia.
One of the best of all time around here.
Absolutely.
I've talked to a couple of his former players, Jose Davis and Joey Galloway. They love him, so great to see Coach back on a bench. So much knowledge to help out with these young kids.
Last year, honored with the YMCA Light of the Valley Award. Galloway was in town for that. Lots of new faces in there for both squads, including Tegan Watson with the basketball. In the lane, in and out.
JoJo Ray doing a real good job this second half. Bowers is going to the hoop.
Lays it up and in for two. And now there'll be some substitutions for Big Red coming out of that timeout after Bowers scores his fourth.
He wants to dunk, but he's about,
he was close last night.
He's about
Thought
three inches off. Maybe next year, Landon. Don't hurt yourself.
Well, he can do it in practice.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself,
72-43.
Like old Coach Watt would say, if you're going to dunk and you miss, you're coming out. So take your choice.
Good Stein.
Defense again.
Three in the air, off the mark. Rebound chased down by Stein. Cooper Kelly. Rebound underneath.
Nice.
Bucket is good for Chase Stein, the 6-foot junior. Lawrence Luke. Kick out. Three in the air. Shorts. Rebound for the Park. 1:10 to go. They quickly get it up the court. They'll let it fly. That was short as well.
Now, Coach Gebbia and I talked before the game.
Ahead of the pack.
And the starters on the bench, if you get they'd love to see the backups score. And you can watch, look at the Big Red bench. They're all up. They love it. And we said that's one of the greatest things in high school ball.
Absolutely. Rocco and Nacera at the free throw line.
They're dying for their backups. These guys practice with them every day. They're their best friends. And it's a big deal if they can score in a game, in a varsity game.
It's the first. Nacera. And you see the claps by the...
Yeah, Rocco's back. I know he's had a lot of injuries. He had a knee injury and a shoulder injury in football, and it's good to see him back playing athletics.
This one in and out. Rebound, Big Red,
Nice.
up and in for two. It's Lawrence Luke. 75-45, less than a minute to go. Three off the iron. Braden Edwards with the basketball, quickly up the court. Edwards pulls it back. Luke Oh, crossover pull-up.
Nice.
And how about Luke?
Luke, pretty nice.
Knocking it down 77-45. And the Big Red starters on their feet like what they see there.
They love it. And Big Red, they have a nice nucleus coming back next year.
A deflection.
Another deflection, another steal.
And off to the races. Wanted to throw it down, won't fall.
Now, if you're going
8 seconds.
If you can't dunk, you shouldn't dunk.
He wants him to hold the
Just
basketball.
Hold the ball. Yeah, you don't want to make a farce out of the game.
77-45 is the final score. Big Red, a 7th consecutive victory to go to 12-1. We'll take a timeout and wrap it up in a moment.
The Brooke County Schools Wellness Center, where fitness, health, and community come together. From state-of-the-art cardio equipment to strength machines and heavy dumbbells, there's something for every fitness level. Students, athletes, and community members all call this their fitness home. Whether it's a workout, a morning swim, or strength routine. Brooke County Schools Wellness Center, building strength, balance, and a healthier community. Brooke County Schools, the place to be.
My name is Dr. Mark Hoffbauer, and I'm a foot and ankle surgeon with WVU Medicine. We saw a lot of advances within our profession with regard to how we treated athletes, especially from the surgical techniques like lateral ankle stabilizations and how we fixed fractures in athletes and how the biomechanics of how these people get hurt and how their foot functions. They're aggressive and wanting to get back, and so you can work with them on their protocols to get them where they need to be. So I've always enjoyed that part of it.
Weather in the Ohio Valley can change.
In an instant, the Severe Weather Team 9 app will help you plan and prepare.
Before weather threatens, access storm tracking, interactive radar, and your FutureCast.
Use Follow Me tracking to know exactly how the weather will affect you right where you are.
Every day, every season, every condition on every platform.
Download the Severe Weather Team 9 app today and be prepared before weather threatens.
This will really connect with our younger audience.
Look at this, we have some big puffy clouds moving in, and maybe even some snow.
No. You guys already have the connection going with the kids.
Jeff makes a good point, Myron.
Of course I do. And for the latest weather information for all ages, check out the Snowbird Report, only on WTOV 9.
The Snowbird Report, sponsored by Whiteside Chevy GMC, Presley Hearing Center, and WVU Medicine.
77-45, Steubenville Big Red a winner over Wheeling Park. It was a 3-point game after a quarter. That constant pressure by Big Red and some hot shooting from the outside extends that lead. And here, some of the action from the second half. Jermaine Moore, he was in double figures, one of 4 in double figures with 13 points for Big Red. Jay Bordas working the boards. Bucket goes for him. Cole Bowers, also double figures for Steubenville with 12. Santino Haney, nice feed inside to Bowers. Working the board again is J.D. Williams. That nice reverse lay-in is good. He scored 13. Trayvon Wiggins out some more. Santino Haney led the way with 25 points for Big Red. The junior standout, well over 1,000 points now in his career, and it is the 77-45 victory. Big Red moves on to 12-1 on the season. They've won 7 in a row. Wheeling Park drops to 3-5. They'll visit George Washington on Friday. Big Red on the road against St. Thomas Aquinas. Remember, on Saturday, it's the Buckeye Boys Basketball Championship between Beaver Local and Cambridge. Live streaming only on our YouTube channel, website, and Facebook page, 4 o'clock. You can catch that. And the next Tuesday, Big Red at home against St. Clairsville, 6 o'clock, Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops. For my partner, Rich Donnelly, and, of course, our entire hard-working crew, brings you all the action behind the scenes. I'm Rob Metzger. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again soon. Have a great night.
It's time to get up, to rise, to wake up with the Ohio Valley's most watched morning show, News 9 Sunrise.
We're everywhere, working to make your mornings easier.
Everywhere, keeping you informed and connected and helping keep you and your family safe.
Stay weather aware everywhere with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Exline.
Get all the important local information that could impact your day with the News 9 and Severe Weather Team 9 apps.
You hear us say it all the time, but it's true.
News 9 Sunrise is everywhere, making a difference for you.
News 9's Jeff Exline is more than the Ohio Valley's weather expert. He's also passionate about cooking.
We're cooking up a storm.
Now you can see a different side of Jeff, cooking up a storm on the WTOV 9 YouTube channel, a video podcast series